addresses resurfaced bullying incident. Political parties prepare for April 28th general election. The late Earl Arthur remembered for his great work and visitors shown appreciation by the THA for their life-saving efforts. Good evening, I'm Patricia Nicholson-Richards. Welcome to the Tobago Updates Television News for Wednesday, 19th March 2025. To our top story this evening. Prime Minister Stuart Young has responded to the resurfacing of a decades-old school bullying incident in which he was involved, calling for a focus on constructive dialogue and meaningful action to address bullying in Trinidad and Tobago. In a statement on March 19, 2025, Young acknowledged the seriousness of bullying both as a national issue and from his personal experience as a teenager at St. Mary's College. He described the incident, which took place 33 years ago, as traumatic for all involved and expressed regret that it is now being used in a way that does not allow for a fair discussion. However, he emphasized that past experiences shape people, and he respects the emotions and perspectives of everyone affected. Young urged the public to avoid politicizing the matter, stating that the real focus should be on ensuring schools are safe spaces where children feel protected and supported. He reaffirmed his commitment to tackling bullying at all levels and working towards policies that promote safety and inclusivity in education. PDP political leader Watson Duke has confirmed his intention to contest the Tobago East seat. The party will also contest the Tobago West seat, with Duke stating that the candidate will be announced on Monday. Speaking on the Good Morning Tobago show, he shared his thoughts on Tuesday's announcement of the election date and the party's focus for the 2025 general elections. Candice Jackson has the details.
PDP leader Watson Duke is confident that his third attempt at contesting the Tobago East seat will be successful. He first ran for the seat in 2015 as an independent candidate before founding the Progressive Democratic Patriots. As the party grew, he contested the 2020 general elections and significantly increased his vote count, but it was not enough to secure the seat.
The election was lost simply because I was not popular enough with the voters. Good? Remember, I operated from Trinidad, I will come across and campaign, etc. And some of my colleagues who should have been working the fields and getting the names did not work the field, did not get the names.
Even though the party looks different from 2020, Duke remains optimistic. He believes Tobago is calling for a change in parliamentary representation, which has been held by the PNM since 2015.
I have respect for both Shamfa and Ayana. They are good candidates. But like all things, their seasons have passed. And we are beyond that now. We are looking for fighters.
Duke will not be contesting the election alone. He confirmed that the PDP has selected its Tobago West candidate, but will announce the name on Monday.
And the person I'm choosing, that person is a fighter, a public fighter. That person is a no-nonsense person. And I would say that we'll be going to Trinidad as the finest fighters Tobago could have possibly engaged.
Under the theme,
Tobago must win. Alawi have to win.
Duke declared they are prioritizing Tobago's quest for its self-determination.
There can be no partnering with any team in Trinidad unless that self-determination is written into the law books of Trinidad and Tobago within the first 6 months.
The PDP leader has already begun campaigning in communities. As the race intensifies, he promised to focus on the needs of Tobagonians rather than engaging in mudslinging. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.
Well, the Innovative Democratic Alliance is also preparing to contest both the Tobago East and West seats in the upcoming general elections. Following Tuesday's announcement that the elections are set for April 28th, IDA's political leader, Dr. Denise Sawyerfat Angus, stated that the public will be informed of their candidates on Tuesday, March 28th.
The IDA is resolute in giving true representation to the families who live here, including the 60,000 Tobagonians.
She also noted the interesting timing of the election announcement coming within 48 hours of Dr. Keith Rowley's resignation and Prime Minister Stuart Young's swearing in and the appointment of a new cabinet.
At a time when the economy is at its lowest and back pay issues have not even been settled, will the people reward the PNM for its obvious abuse of public funds over the last week for their own political mileage?
Dr. Soyafat Angus stated that only time will tell whether the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago will allow the PNM to govern for a third consecutive term. We'll take a short break and come back with more. Stay tuned.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
When the game is on, you don't want to miss the best moments. With AMPLIA TV, you can enjoy our ultimate sports package and watch your favorite games on the go. Stay connected and informed with sports news, scores, and stats with AMPLIA's fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 gigabyte fiber internet, you can stream riveting football action, cricket, NBA games, and much more. With AMPLIA, it's game on. Visit amplia.co.tt or call 800-4663. AMPLIA. Do more, live more.
TNTech is pleased to advise that its Roxborough Service Center has reopened. Starting Monday, 10th March, customers can once more visit the Roxborough Administrative Building to pay TNTech bills, request new connections, and more. TNTech, powering the nation into the next generation.
The Tobago Rhythm and Soul Festival. Feel the beat. Embrace the calm. On Easter Weekend 2025, Tobago is the place to be. From April 17th to 20th, the rhythm, the soul of Tobago. On Thursday, April 17th, get ready for a worship experience at the Shore Park Complex with Melodies from Heaven. Melodies from Heaven. Then on Saturday, 19th April, immerse yourself in the sun, sea, and sand at the Buku Seafood and Jazz Festival, featuring legends of R&B. On Sunday, 20th April, we bring the curtains down at Parade Grounds, Dwight York Stadium for Fusion. Get your tickets on islandetickets.com now or visit TobagoFestivalsCommission.com for more info. Tobago Rhythm and Soul Festival 2025. Feel the beat. Embrace the calm.
Welcome back. Continuing with news of election, having already decided on one candidate, the Tobago People's Party declares it is ready to contest the 2025 general elections. It has been over a month since the party selected former Assistant Fire Chief Officer David Thomas to contest the Tobago East seat. The party has since re-examined nominees for the Tobago West seat, as they were not satisfied with either Trevor James nor Barry Nelson. While the party has remained tight-lipped about the new candidate for Tobago West, they are expected to reveal the name on Sunday at the party's convention. Meanwhile, party chairman Natasha II stated that they are not concerned about the short time frame for the announcement and are confident in their ability to unseat the PNM's candidates Shamfa Kujo-Lewis and Ayana Webster-Roy in Tobago West and Tobago East. The PNM already officially launched their campaign on Sunday, 16th March. The Unity of the People will meet tonight to finalize their candidates for the April 28th general elections. Political leader Nkosi Phillips confirmed that the party will contest at least one seat, with details to be released soon. In the meantime, Phillips said they are not surprised by Tuesday's election announcement, coming just after a change in Prime Minister.
The announcement shouldn't come as a surprise to any of us, because we all know that the election bell should be called at any possible time since the beginning of the callaloo of who should be leader and who should not be leaders. We as political leaders should have been ready.
As the UTP prepares to contest the elections, Phillips urges voters to carefully consider their options and to choose the candidate who is truly committed to representing the people.
I hope that they will wake up now and they will make the right choices for Tobago. And Tobago is actually the bargaining chip that they all need to survive as government.
Even though the UTP has not yet decided on candidates, they already have a clear message in mind for the campaign trail.
My fight will be constitutional reform, and part of that constitutional reform will also be judicial reform. Tobago's autonomy, and moving forward to set a steadfast date for the elections instead of having any political party having the opportunity under governance to choose and to put an election date whenever they choose.
The UTP previously contested the Tobago West seat in the 2015 and 2020 elections, but was unsuccessful on both occasions. To some other news now, the Shervan Police Station has received a significant upgrade with the official opening of the Earl Arthur Library. The library honors the late Inspector Arthur, remembered as a dedicated officer, a champion of grammatical precision, and a steadfast enforcer of the law. Though he has passed away, his legacy endures through this edition. Reporter Joshua Dan tells us more.
Earl Arthur was honored yesterday with the opening of a library in his name at the Shervan Police Station. His daughter, Renee Arthur, remembers him as someone always willing to support his colleagues, even after retiring from the service.
When he retired in 2018 and he took up the role in TRHA as the manager of security services, droves of police officers still came by at the office. They would come by for guidance, for advice. If there is some issue and they're not sure what to write in the station diary, how to write it, they will come to him and he will direct and give guidance where that is due.
She also expressed gratitude to everyone who contributed to making the library a reality.
I just want to extend a heartfelt thank you to the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, all on the head table, to Dr. Guy, to everybody for honoring my dad's legacy and for renaming and for naming this library at the Shervan Police Station after him, Inspector Earl Arthur.
ACP Collis Hazel emphasized that the occasion was more than just the opening of a library. It was a tribute to the work and dedication of Earl Arthur.
A library is an essential part of growth and academic development of the human resource. And therefore, within the police space, today is indeed a red letter day in Tobago, that we are establishing a library, not only in the police space, but in the name of whom we are giving recognition to.
Former Assemblyman Gerald McFarlane noted that the library is also linked to an ongoing program providing users access to key resources, including software used by some judges. He praised the works of Dr. Levis Guy, who was instrumental in sourcing these books.
So I want to say thanks on behalf of all those persons and to let you know that books and other information that will be provided here is the effort of Dr. Levis Guy and other sponsors and so on that she sourced from outside of Trinidad and Tobago.
Jo Sheldon, Tobago Updates Television News.
You're watching the Tobago Updates Television News. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news after this.
Want to get better? Where to start? What kind of exercise to do? What to eat? How to get restful sleep? Need a doctor to search for root cause? Look no further. Come to Majuba Hill Lifestyle Center Foundation at our Wellness Center in Goodwood, or Food Hub in Darrow Springs, Scarborough, or Doctor's Office in Goodwood and Darrow Spring. Contact 49SWIFT 4979438.
Coconut's Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes. For breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti, served with chokers, bull joil, and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie, and rice in various styles. Meat served in a variety of flavors, garden salads, and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
Best place to stay in Tobago is at Thorn's Place, with rates starting as low as 200 TT. Call or WhatsApp 745-7306 or 682-8676. We are located uptown Scarborough, 5 minutes away from the port. Remember, at Thorn's Place, our aim is to make your stay safe and affordable.
Welcome back. THA Chief Secretary Farley Augustine and Assistant Secretary Sonny Craig have commended the heroic actions of two visiting first responders, Sarah Persson of Sweden and Anna Hospitalis of Canada, who assisted during an emergency at Pigeon Point Heritage Park on Saturday, March 15th. First Officer Kristen Battersby of St. Joseph, Trinidad, was injured while diving off the jetty, a restricted activity due to hazardous conditions. He was swiftly rescued by lifeguards Ainswell Mapp, Kern Jackson, and Fred London, who performed CPR when he lost consciousness. Pearson and Hospitalis, along with U.S. visitor Patrick Evans, also provided critical assistance. Thanks to their quick response, Battersby was revived and transported to the Scarborough General Hospital. Tobago Updates understands that he is recovering in Trinidad. Meanwhile, the Division of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation has urged the public to adhere to safety guidelines at recreational sites to prevent future incidents. The Minority Council of the Tobago House of Assembly, led by Kelvin Morris, welcomed Acting Commissioner of Police Junior Benjamin and his team on Tuesday, March 18th for a courtesy visit focused on enhancing safety and security in Tobago. During the meeting, Morris commended the Acting Commissioner for his inclusive approach and recognition of the crucial role all stakeholders play in addressing crime. He expressed confidence that the strategies discussed would contribute to a safer Tobago and bolster national security efforts. The visit underscores ongoing efforts to strengthen collaboration between law enforcement and local leadership in tackling crime on the island. Well, teachers of the Scarborough Roman Catholic Primary School staged a protest today following an incident involving a student on Monday afternoon. While the exact nature of the student's behavior remains undisclosed, it was significant enough to prompt teachers to withdraw from their duties, forcing parents to retrieve their children after dropping them off today. Tobago Updates sought a comment from the principal, however, she was engaged in a meeting at the time. Police officers were observed on the premises as parents arrived to collect their children. Investigations into the matter are ongoing. Our weather report is up next. Stay tuned.
With Flow Business's new smart solutions, powered by super fast, reliable broadband, you'll feel like there are more versions of you working for you. From website design, development, and digital marketing to promote your business, 24/7 business class support to cloud solutions, security, and more. Multiply your growth today.
can now get whatever you need whenever you need it anywhere in Tobago with Tobago. Your meals, medication, groceries, and shopping all delivered directly to you. No more hassle, no more stress. Get the Tobago app today on Google Play or Apple App Store.
That's TAPPOGO and let us deliver to you.
Check our website at www.tapogo.app or call the experts at 494-TOGO and 484-4746. Tobago. Relax. We will get it to you. Tobago's at your service.
Now for a look at the weather update from the TNT Met Office. Tonight is expected to be generally fair and hazy despite a few passing showers after midnight. Tonight's temperature drops to 26 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow, generally fair and hazy despite a few passing showers after midnight. Daytime temperatures are set to reach 31 degrees Celsius with a heat index of 34 degrees Celsius. Seas moderate with waves 1.5 to 2 meters in open waters and near 1 meter in sheltered areas. Sunrise is expected at 6:06 and the sunset at 6:13. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Here's a recap of our headlines. Prime Minister Young addresses resurfaced bullying incident. Political parties prepare for April 28th general election. The late Earl Arthur remembered for his great work and visitors shown appreciation by the THA for their life-saving efforts. I'm Patricia Nicholson Richards, thanking you so much for joining us and wishing you a great night.